welcome to the channel, and welcome as we talk a little bit about automobiles, cars in Portugal, and choices and options you may not think you have, but you sure do. We like to bring that information to you first. So as you guys first know, when we got to Portugal, we were using Uber and Bolt to get around. So what you're seeing now is the last couple of cars that we have had, as we've done something called a long-term rental, not a lease like some of us do back in the USA at dealerships. So what we did was we initially decided, we need to do a little bit more exploring of the country. We want to get around to places, and we want also the flexibility of when, like we said in other videos, Bolt and Uber take that lunch break, which could be about 2 to 2.5 hours in the middle of the day, if we want to get something done, or if we need to get back from doing morning errands and get caught up in that little lull time. We need the flexibility of having our own automobile, but we really didn't want the hassle of being locked down to one car, and also of the bureaucracy and the paperwork, because there's a lot of paperwork that goes into it. So let's talk about why we chose Sixt rental cars. Initially, we did a rental of 28 days. The rate was €10 and 20 cents. So we did about $11.27 USD a day. They also charge $1 or €1 a day local surcharge of civil liability, and it just means that you want to take $1,500 deductible on yourself and you're declining insurance. Also, e-toll, we've talked about it a million times, the Viva Verde. It's $6 a month to rent the little box that they put right on your front dash, and that's so that you can drive straight through on the V lane. You don't have to stop, you just slow down to about 60 kilometers per hour, and you have a VAT, of course, of 23%. And there are multiple dealers, rental places. So you have Europe Cars, really huge out here, and Sixt. They're two of the biggest. There's tons of littler ones, but we found Sixt to be very accommodating. The person we worked with, he's awesome. He keeps in contact with us. He's now upped our contract to short term, which that's 3 months or more. And he can do it via email. We don't even have to go in if we want to keep that car, or we go in and we exchange cars, which we have. Just does depend on the availability of the cars at the rental locations. So while you enjoy some beautiful drone footage of Nazaré Beach that Crivini took before his poor drone died, we're going to talk money and cents. Now, as always, we're going to compare this to the costs to have our car in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is in the great US of A. I had a Honda, and we paid $380 per month for our car payments. We had Liberty Mutual car insurance, which was $227 a month. So for a total of $607 we paid per month to enjoy our car. Now, of course, you can't get away, as we all know in the US, as they keep on going up, that nice little registration, your license plate fee, and we paid $395 yearly for that. So if you want to compare, like we always love to do, if you're comparing the 607 that we were paying monthly in Las Vegas, we are now paying 431 USD, so it's 390 in euros a month. So it's 176 less per month than our car payment was in Las Vegas. And again, we don't have to pay that $395 fee, so we save that yearly because we don't have to register the car. So as always, we want to bring pros and cons. Now, of course, on the pro side, no maintenance. You can switch your cars whenever you want. You get brand new cars. We get 2021s in excellent condition. You don't have that governmental hassle of bureaucracy, paperwork and forms. And if you want to go back and visit or travel abroad, you just end your contract and you don't pay for the time that the car would sit there and not be used. Of course, on the con side, VAT tax is high. We know that. And even though you sign for that partial deductible of 1,500 euros, you do still have that $1 daily fee. And of course, the one that's hurting us all at this point, gas prices. Ugh, I get a big gulp in my throat. But here, if you live here, you have a Gulp, G-A-L-P, home account. And you can use the Gulp card that they send you or the app, and you can save 8 cents per liter. So at least that'll help out a little bit. So at this point, we've chosen to do long-term rental instead of buying or leasing a car. So of course, like I always say, depends on your budget, depends on your lifestyle, depends on what your likes and dislikes are. But we wanted to give you a different option or maybe something to look at, because we know that this isn't really available in the United States. At least I've never heard of it. So it was very interesting to find that out here. So as always, hello to all of our new subscribers, our A1 Day ones, and those of us that just popped in. But if you did just pop in, remember to always hit that subscribe, hit those notification bells, give this and all video a thumbs up, because hitting that subscribe and hitting that thumbs up helps that algorithm so we can bring you some great content and maybe a new view. And remember that all information is underneath every video, and we'll see you on the next video.